Okay, elevations to everyone in the collective. I hope everybody is having a great start to their day. They're happy Thursday, as every day should be happy or as best as you can try or we can try to make it. Okay? I'm gonna spoil you guys with some energy reads today. Hopefully the image is better since the children are going to school, y'all. If it is not any better, just bear with me. Thank you to those in the collective that have supported your girl, that has supported the channel, the platform here. Help me beat some of those algorithms, even though I have a strong indication that there's a lot of shadow banning happening to not just my channel, but to specific readers' channels. If you are a reader out there in the spiritual community and you have a platform here on YouTube, particularly, I believe with that crash, somebody was trying to hack into the YouTube system to target readers that are actually divinely guided and intuitively tapped in, and they don't want certain messages getting out. So someone tried to hack into YouTube system and target the channels of those particular readers and stuff. If you are a truth speaker or anything, you would be the target at hand here. And I feel like that somebody fucked something up and that's why the YouTube system crashed. I don't know. It's just a theory, just a thought, okay? And this message may be pertaining to that. It could be, because I feel like this is not, like this may be one person that, hold on, y'all. Freaking A. Say you'll charge. No, it doesn't want to charge. Anyways, this could be a particular person that's good at hacking, somebody that has access to certain platforms and stuff, or somebody, again, hacking, and they put one person up to the job here. But this is orchestrated by a group of people who is now targeting the truth speakers in the collective. So be mindful of that. Always watch your page and stuff. I'm pretty sure that I'm being shadow banned, and I'm pretty sure that I don't give a damn. I'm going to get my divine messages out whenever, however, okay? If they crash this fucking platform, well, it just means that I have no choice but to go somewhere else and give out the messages here. Sometimes what people think is like a lose for you and a win for them, or destruction for you and a win for them, is actually a blessing in disguise for you, okay? I don't know why I just don't stop, I don't know why they just don't stop, collective. It's just like, you know. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into, okay, well, that one charged. Yeah, these freaking chargers. And then it came unplugged. Anyways, it's early, collective. Y'all know your girl kind of wonky. I'm always kind of dingy most days and stuff, but it's early. I've been up for a little bit of time here, but I'm ready to get out some divine messages after getting some much needed rest. So thank you to whoever sent that sleep and lazy spell work towards me, because your girl really needed some rest. I've been moving shit. I've been doing my daily stuff. I'm doing my mom thing at home. Child, I was exhausted. So thank you to whoever sent that spell towards me. It helped a ton. Anyways. Collective, make sure that your notifications are turned on for this platform, for this channel, for the messages that I am giving out. As a lot of you may not be getting messages here. I'm hearing that some of your, for any of my readers, spiritualists that have a platform, I'm hearing that some of your channel locations was switched up or changed to something else. So your subscribers, your range of subscribers or watchers or viewers would change here. People who usually tune in and tap into you on a regular basis, they weren't getting the notifications. So just know that this is people behind the scenes. They are targeting spirit. If you're really on your spiritual path, if you have a platform, you've been using your voice to speak your truth. You've been trying to guide people back to God. You've been trying to guide people to themselves here. You've been giving out messages and methods to help people heal themselves. Awareness, truth, clarity, evolution, ascension. You are being targeted at this time, okay? There are groups, factions behind the scenes that are targeting people's platforms, like mine, like others. Like, you don't have to do what I do. You could do it in a different form here, okay? So I don't know if this message is pertaining to that, what was going on here, or, but we're going to see here. So what I have in the energy collective is there is someone with power that has sat back long enough and watched certain things be done to you unfairly, unjustly here. This somebody is not just pulling the plug on stuff. Don't feel like, if I can explain this, this is like, even when you're in positions of power, right? You can't really move. You can't really make certain moves without sometimes unanimous or majority votes and stuff like that. And I don't know what this is pertaining to, right? Because this could be a broad range of things pertaining to the collective. Like you can't make certain moves, or sometimes you have to wait until transpire here. And if this is somebody who is heavy, like a hierophant energy, certain things have to transpire before this person could step up and pull the plug on something or take some type of action here to protect you, collective, or to bring you justice. Okay, things don't just work like somebody. The righteous officials, they are stepping into positions of power, they're taking over and stuff like that, and they're righting all the wrongs, right? But they can't just come out and be like, and just shut shit down. They have to make it to where certain evidence has to be collected, but not only that, they have to set certain things in motion or allow certain things to play out. So when they make their move, I heard go in for the kill. None of that old shit or those old people can come back later on down the line and try and do the bullshit again from a different way or a different manner. Okay. So I feel like that this person has gotten like the go ahead. However this is, this could be a commander in chief. Okay. And I really feel like for whomever you are in the collective, or you all are in the collective, this particular person is not just pulling the plug. They are putting certain measures in place. So a lot of people can expect to get served. These could be summons, these could be warrants or something like that from a process server or sheriff's department. These could also be indictments here. Okay, a lot of people can expect to be served with these legal court paperwork here, and it's time for these people to be brave. Okay, the same way that they were brave doing unjust shit to you, to people in the collective, it's time for these people to be brave here. Okay, so what I got is in the pre-shuffle, I asked for the energy of the feeling of the collective energy here. Okay, many energies came through. One, expansion and openness, love and humility here. Okay, you have righteous officials or a specific hierophant energy that is righteous in their power here, that is stepping forward and pulling the plug. So you can expand love. And this could be love to yourself. This could be love to the collective here. This could be love on a global scale. You get what I'm saying? Somebody sees you as being very humble. Okay. With the humility card, it's like, it's giving me shame, but not on your part. It's giving me shame of the people that did or targeted those of you in the collective because you wanted to expand your love, or you wanted to expand or open up the doors or portals to true divine love here. Okay. And again, this could be true divine love of yourself. See what I mean? And like, it's like people, some shit is coming out. I don't know. Something has come out. Like there's irrefutable evidence. That's what I'm hearing here. And these people are feeling very shame. That's what I get with the humility, the shame. Because the reason why they targeted a lot of you in the collective is because you speak the truth and you wanted to expand love. You wanted to open the different avenues of ways people can love. You wanted to reestablish love. You wanted to recreate on a collective scale, help people recreate what love really is here, starting once with themselves, right? And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that are shamed here. These could be cults, covens. Again, these could be places where people hold high seats in power, positions of power here. And something that's coming out got people, a lot of people feeling hella fucking shame here. So I feel like whoever this is in this Hierophant energy, somebody has did all the investigating that they need to behind the scenes here, okay? And so now people are about to be served warrants. People are about to be served warrants. You know why I feel like that this person is a Hierophant energy here? I feel like that this person is in this energy. I feel like that this is a type of person that, again, they were afforded a very comfortable life, even silver spoon. Okay, this person could be very, very they could be very wealthy, but with their wealth, somebody used their wealth to elevate here. Somebody used their wealth at an early age. This is like collective. Be mindful of this. You can be rich. You have money, right? But this type of wealthy here. So the people that are born in like old money, okay, they they are given, it's not just opportunities, but this is the Page of Pentacles. At a very young age, these people are made aware of spiritual laws, that they may be an earth angel, that they have spiritual gifts. They go and see gurus. They go on retreats. They go have shaman trips and stuff like that. I feel like that this is a person, a Hierophant energy, that was aware at a young age and that was given the information at a young age that they are an earth angel. Okay. And they were meant to hold a certain position of power here. And this person used their wealth to do that. And they even possibly generated more wealth doing that. But in doing so, when you're in these groups, these elite groups, you are going to encounter people, other people from old money, wealth stolen, given, inherited, all the above, right? You are still going to encounter people that abuse that power and that authority here. They do shit behind the scenes of the same laws that abide by, that regular citizens, so to speak, or poor folk in poverty abide by. Those rules don't fucking apply to them. So y'all hear me saying a lot like public and private sectors. These would be the private sectors here. Elite families, elite establishments, people from old money, people from real wealth. That is the private sector. These are sectors you don't know about. And different rules or laws govern those of the private sectors. They pretty much make up their own fucking rules here. And a lot of the times their rules, a lot of those people, not all of them, a lot of those people are very, very wicked. And what they do is they toy and taunt with and target the poor, the impoverished, the ones in lack and stuff. And they make games out of that shit. It's the truth. It's the truth. And this particular person, they could be a part, they could have grown up alongside a private society or private sector like this. So this person had to wait for certain things to be set in motion in order to and before they got the go ahead to step forward and offset the bullshit that had been set in motion. Like, this has gone on long enough. It's my time. But somebody is spiritual enough. They are awakened enough, and they have been since a very young age. And they've been accumulating their knowledge, their wealth, their power and stuff. So when the time comes, really fucking A, bro. Anyways, so when the time comes, they can, like I said, go in for the kill here. Okay. Because you can't just, when you have a majority, let's say 80% of this private sector energy is full of wickedness here. You have 20%. 20% is not just going to come forward and every time they see something being done wrong. And I know it sounds fucked up, collective, but sometimes it's just the way things are here. Okay. The worst thing that a person can do in any type of war, spiritual or physical, is move prematurely here. Okay. Move prematurely. The best thing that a person can do in any type of situation is sit back, observe, and collect the information and the data that you need to by observing, by being quiet here. Okay. So that way, when you're ready to strike, you strike with precision and it never fails. You see what I'm saying? This is an energy like that. And the Hierophant, this could be the 20%. You see what I'm saying? Or the 10%. What take it as it resonates, collective. And so I feel like that someone is heartbroken because this person has finally stepped up. They've already observed this person or people or group, right? Of righteous people. They finally stepped up. They waited long enough. Okay. And it's time. See, they went in for the kill. And this is some shit like when they go in for the kill, like I said, it's with precision. They won't miss because they gather all the data. They've observed everything they needed to observe. They collected everything that they needed to collect. They have named and located all the key players here in order to take this shit down from the private sector. We don't know. Public knows nothing about what a private sector is. You don't get told about this shit. I'm telling you about it. It's true. It's true. Epstein would be considered of the private sector. Laws don't apply to him. Do whatever the fuck he wanted to do, right? And this is not just about Epstein. This is about everybody involved with Epstein, because this is about to expose this shadow or private sector. People don't, when I say this for the first time to people, they be like, what you mean by private sector? This is what I mean. Epstein, it would be considered one of the wicked majority of the private sector. Laws don't govern them. They are very much so, a lot of the time, sovereign. They know because they've been given the information about this physical realm, this matrix, the false matrix, God, who the earth angels are, who divine beings are, who the healers are. Okay. They've been given this information at a young age. They were afforded this opportunity. That's a grand opportunity to be not just grow up in wealth, but to grow up and be given this information so you know what the fuck spirituality is, and you know what a spiritual war looks like, and you know what side that you are on. But it seems as if this information is only being given to people who choose the wicked side. Celebrities, all of that. Them motherfuckers are part of the private sector. I don't give a damn what you see in public. They are part of the private sectors. Okay? And also the private sectors pertains to shadow government. So you get shit like shadow banning. You get shit like secret services, special ops. You get people that operate behind the scenes of something you know nothing about here. And the information that they are awarded or afforded, right? It's crazy. Like a lot of people would flip their shit if they knew that these people had access to this type of information all this time. And I'm talking about some shit that is just mind blowing. But to these people, it's not. They've been made aware. So you have a Hierophant energy, and this could be a group of people, sectors of people who are stepping forward now here. It's time, but they had to wait to get the signal. Okay? They had to wait to get the signal. And there is a lot of heartache here, possibly from King of Cups. And these could be any energy, right? King of Cups, right? A King of Cups thought that they were going to get a certain position here that a particular Hierophant, this could be one person, had in order to judge those in this private sector here, okay? Or judge who would be in Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles energy, who would have money, who would have lack. This is a part of what private sectors do as well. They determine what man, bro, y'all ain't ready. Y'all, some people ain't ready. Three of Cups. Y'all ain't ready. Three of Cups, listen. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. They didn't, I'm telling you, listen. Look at this private sector right here. 4 of Pentacles. I'm telling you. They determine the contracts, every fucking thing, bro. Like these have been people that pull the strings in your life that determine your future. And it's like, no, I know people are going to say, no, God determines my future. Of course he does. But God puts certain officials here in positions of power, and they have to sit and they have to monitor and be quiet until God tells them to move. So no, these people they don't determine the true, I'm not going to say ending or outcome of people's lives in the collective here, but how your life has went so far has been written, orchestrated, and determined, or so to speak, given the illusion of them being allowed to determine whether you live in wealth or poverty, whether you live in happiness or sadness, what kind of career bracket, what kind of financial bracket you can reach before they knock your ass down, what kind of assets you'll be able to have, what type of education you'll be able to have, what type of spiritual connection you'll be able to have, what you consume in your body, and all that. These people in this private sectors, they have made a game out of determining what collectives' lives should be like. Your life ain't been shitty for no reason here, but also with that, this is all in God's plan for these people to be under the delusion to think that they really had the power here to say yay or nay on the outcome of your life. And I feel like God just allowed them to do it because God is ready to wipe them motherfuckers off the face of the earth. And I wanted to say that very nicely, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna say it real mean. Wipe these motherfuckers off the face of the earth. Period. Okay. Okay. A lot of indictments are about to go out. Just watch, pay attention. A lot of indictments. A lot of indictments. A lot of warrants. A lot of everything. One particular warrant that's about to go out here is a cease and desist order. That's going to be the order. I feel like the cease and desist have already commenced in places of private judicial systems. Very different from public. Okay. A cease and desist. Okay. And this is like an order and decree here. Again, private sector it's kind of different. Okay. A lot of you, if you are new to my channel, last year I did a order and decree of cease and desist, but also canceling of all contracts here entered into in agreements by my knowledge or not by my knowledge or entered into by acquiescence. I also stated my fee schedule for such, right? This is what they do in both the public and private sectors, but in the private sectors, again, they have what you call instruments, okay? The instruments are your orders, your decrees, that you use your energy, your voice to state yay or nay. And then you use a fee schedule to put fear in these motherfuckers' heart. So even if they think that they own your life by whatever contract you agreed to in acquiescence, okay? Once you state that those contracts are declared null and void, that you clear, cancel, and delete them motherfuckers, and you declare dominion over them being of sound mind, body, soul, and spirit with the authorization of the Most High God source, man, bro, like somebody might need to go watch that video. Okay. Okay. I stated my fucking fee schedule. I'm not playing with these motherfuckers. And these motherfuckers sit behind the scenes and they laughed at that shit like, oh, she thinks she can. I surely can. Because they see, there's always so much fine print in everything that we have done. Okay. Everything, right? Them motherfuckers got my fee schedule. They might as well wait. And I also did a decree of cease and desist here. Okay. So I feel like with this being said, there's a Hierophant energy behind the scenes here who has stepped up. Okay. So not only has the order to cease and desist went out. Okay. But there's warrants and indictments that are about to go out here. Okay. I feel like this is warrant energy here. Okay. It's warrant energy and indictment energy. One of these, after the cease and desist order, there are people are already getting served with these orders to, man, bro, like, man, this shit is hard to explain because if you go and you get a PPO on someone, and most of us are going to go to the public court systems, right? Our local circuit court, district court, what have you, right? Sometimes the state police, what have you, you do a PPO, but you're doing a PPO of the public sector, right? That PPO does not apply to those in the private sector. This is what they don't fucking tell people. It's so irritating, bro. So let's say that you do a PPO on someone like an ex, some family members and stuff, and these people they appear to abide by the public sector laws and rules. However, these people have heavy affiliations and connections to those in the private sector. So with them having those affiliations, you ever had them family members that look like they just do what the fuck they want to do? They never get in trouble. You know they scam artists. You know they ain't shit. You know they got all this money, or they're able to afford certain shit, and it's just like you start to wonder, like, how did they get there? They really don't do shit. They really do bare minimum here. However, they're able to get this and this and this and that. Not in a jealous mode. You start observing, right? When you become awakened, you observe everyone around you. And it's sort of these family members, they be knowing all these different people, chairmen, people that are running for council, office, governor, shit like that. They know people like that. They know people in huge organizations, right? And you just be looking at them like, you know, they fucked up and wicked as fuck, right? Like, how the fuck do they just get to move around freely like that? That's because it appears to you like they operate or abide by the public judicial system, but they don't. They are operate and abide by the private judicial systems or lack thereof. There's really no judicial system for the private sectors. Okay, it's not. It's not really anything that governs them besides universal law, spiritual law. They do what the fuck they want to do. I don't abide by shit. I'm gonna state and declare that right now. I don't abide by a motherfucking thing except for the rules, laws, and commandments of the Most High God source. I don't abide by a motherfucking thing. The fuck I look like having my power, my energy, abiding by or diminished to such a state where I allow laws. I don't break the law anyways, but I allow laws or codes. They're not even real fucking law. That's another thing, bro. But codes to establish what I can and can't say, what I can and can't do, who I can and can't date, what it is that I can and can't learn. Like, I don't abide by that shit. Fuck that shit. I declare dominion over all that bullshit. And I hear about render the shit powerless and useless. I say, some other being so it is. Okay? So these people that are getting, I don't know how to explain this, okay, collective. These are like PPOs. These are orders to cease and desist, but of the private sector, worded very differently, and it may even be called a different thing here, okay? And even the warrants and indictments, they may be under a different name, okay? But whatever it is that they're receiving from this Hierophant energy, groups of people who are earth angels, that's them just waiting for the trumpet to be blown on this shit. I'm telling you, like, these orders are going out, these warrants, these indictments here, and people are the fuck off in the background here. These people are being told to stop targeting platforms of collectives that are true speakers and tellers, that are actually divine messengers and guiders, prophets, psychics, people with clear abilities here, people with mutant or supernatural abilities here. Stop fucking targeting them. There are decrees, orders, and shit that are going out, as well as PPOs. So these motherfuckers are, the plug is being pulled. All those hidden fucking cameras all around you, how they tap into the CCTV camera footage. Man, bro, y'all don't even know how they tap into your neighbors' ring cameras and shit, and they monitor every move. They tap into, if you got a camera, a GPS, or anything in your fucking car, they tap into that shit. You're on the dark web living a Truman fucking show where people are bidding on you. Billions of fucking people that are watching you here on the dark web. All these secret cameras all around your house here, through your TV, through your fucking phone, hacking your phone, stealing your money, hacking your energy, sending ELF frequencies here to disrupt your frequency so you don't get downloads and intuitive dreams and messages and shit. That shit is going out. There's an order and decree. These motherfuckers got to stop. And people are behind the scenes mad. When I say mad, fussy came out. Because I asked Divine in the beginning, what's the energy? We got all good shit came out. And then I shuffled. And then I didn't even, I ain't do this number right here. I shuffled, and this one was sitting at the top. It's all bad. These other people's energy. They pissed off. Fussy in the background is giving me, it's giving me boss baby energy in the background. No, I don't wanna. No. Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone is significant here. Okay, distraction, listen, distraction and inattention. Okay, they can no longer do shit to distract you and your energy. They can't send disruptive frequencies to you here, and they're mad about it. They're mad about it. Again, these are decrees. You know, like some people, they don't give a fuck if you got a PPO against them, but these are people that don't give a fuck. But whatever these instruments are that is being served on these people, they know they gotta stop. They can't. Hi, new. Hi, new. She said, hi, I'm new, or he. Hi, new. Elevations this beautiful Thursday, sun rising. So they got to stop. Like if they make any other faulty moves, these like the type of people in the public sectors where they can actually be like, if they try to find a loophole in these, see, because the same way that they don't abide by laws that keep us bound is the same sword that they shall fall on. You see what I'm saying? They do what the fuck they want, but they still are governed by certain shit. It's just not the same as like you think. You know what I mean? These people were very prideful, very egotistical. You see how he kicked back like, I could do whatever the fuck I want. This is the problem. Listen, I can name several private sectors that the public knows nothing about. Nothing. But we're just going to table that for later discussions here. We know they're listening. You know them all. You ever heard birds chirping at 2, 3 in the morning? Those are AI birds. Those are energy signature disruptive frequency mechanisms. Those are not real birds. I ain't never heard fucking birds be up at 2, 3 in the morning just tweet, 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 tweet. That, bro, the first time I ever heard that shit was like 5 years ago. I was like, what the fuck is bird? I ain't never in my whole life. That shit is not normal. Nanobots. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Look that shit up however you can. Nanobots, nano chips. It's in everything. The chemtrails that they rain on our heads, nanobots. Oh, the chemtrail shit is a part of the public sector. That's why the fuck they keep doing it no matter how much. The chemtrail shit is a part of the private sector. That's why no matter how much the public sectors ban against it, try to issue laws against it, try to do orders against it, they bitch about it, they rally about it here, and they still fucking doing it without our permission. Private sectors. And that shit has all kind of a metal particles and shit that are frequency disruptors, but the main thing is that shit has nanobots in it. The vaccines, nanobots. The foods, nanobots. Because if you consume, these are nanobots so tiny that your skin absorbs the shit, that you breathe it in, you inhale it. If these nanobots are in our system, they can send us a fucking transmission to those nanobots to disrupt your frequency from inside you. Yeah. Okay. Next card, bullying and persecution. I'm telling you what I love. Like, these are their energies. Private sectors. For those of you that didn't see. Okay. Morality and consciousness. They try to bully those that are morally superior than they, that are more in tuned in and tapped in with their consciousness here. You actually, the way you move, the choices that you make, even if you've not made the best decisions in life, the choices you make is, you do them to the best of your ability, not trying to hurt anybody, not with the intention to cause harm, pain, or hurt or dis-ease to any other, right? Because your morals are upright. Your moral compass is in the upright. When you move like that, your consciousness, it is ever expanding, okay? It is ever expanding here, okay? You even have morals when it comes to love here. Okay? Your morals allow you to be in this humility or humble energy. It's a Your morals, values, principles, consciousness here, it has these people ashamed. They can have all the delusional fat power in the world that they think, and all the delusional money and control. This, I'm air quotes for everything. This is what they thought, right? But on the inside, your morals, your uprightness in heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, how you move, how you communicate, how you treat others, it makes them shame on the inside. I don't give a fuck what they have. They are shameful people. Shamefaced. Look how this person hunched over. Over what? A tree. I don't know if this is a weeping willow tree. Is so it does appear so. So Louisiana could be very significant. Also, I'm paying attention to the moons now. So this moon cycle is like whatever this moon phase is. I guess maybe that these orders and decrees they are of the it's like private sector hierophant group. They had to do it during a particular moon cycle. And this could be the one because a solar eclipse keeps coming up in my mind's eye. And then I've seen some other weird shit. But these people really truly are shame. Because you don't have a fraction of what they have. Some of you have nothing of what they have. Some of you aren't aware of what they have. You have none of that. And still, you can have morals and values. Your moral compass points north. And they have all the everything illusions in the world, right? We only dream of. But they don't have fucking morals. What you think? Which one y'all is more valuable? Morality and consciousness or the wealth? And don't get me wrong, everybody like wealth and money, collective. This is not to make nobody feel bad. If you say wealth, then that's what you choose. But these people see your morals, your values, your North Node compass here as the most valuable or invaluable thing that they could never buy. And it got their ass feeling very shamefaced behind the scenes. And with that shame comes jealousy, envy, obsession, stalking here. How is collective so much more happier than we are? Okay. And they have nothing of what we have. They're lessers, they're peasants, they're bums, they're impoverished. They don't have hardly anything. We turn their families against them. We take everything from them. We won't let them excel past a certain tax bracket or career or level of education for them to have a better inner and overstanding. But collective still has the richness of morality. They hate you. They are so. It got to the point where whomever these people are, it became an itch they could never scratch. You're like an itch they could never scratch. Yeah. Man, listen, I cannot make this shit up. Very next card. Depreciation and self-doubt. Your morality shows these people that they, no matter what they have, they are depreciating in value every day. This could be their net worth. This could be their assets. These could be their stocks, timeshares. These could be whatever it is that they may have that I don't fucking know what to name it, okay? Depreciation and self-doubt. Your morality. I want you to know how fucking big, how grand you are, how powerful you are, how much more wealthier you are than these people. The illusion is that they have more material things than you, that they are the rich ones, that they are the wealthy ones. No, my friend, you are. And so whoever this bitch, there's a female fucking energy here. Whoever the fuck she is, that targeted specific YouTube, it don't matter if you little followers, a lot of followers, targeted people that speak the truth, that are healing the collective, that are opening the collective's mind and eyes or eye opening your consciousness, helping you tap into and tune into your awareness here, giving shit out like cheat codes and stuff like that. This bitch tried to target people like that on this platform, and that's why YouTube crashed yesterday. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, because what they gonna do, shadow ban me? What they gonna do, take down my whole channel? I don't give a fuck. I'll just go somewhere else. And guess what? The right people will find me there as well when they need to. It's not a big deal. I got 5 million fucking viewers on here, and if they crash this shit tomorrow, which I don't have that, I'm just saying, if they crash this shit tomorrow, y'all that are awakened, that resonate with me, your frequency will find me again. It will lead you to me again, or me to you. So I really don't give a shit. They want to give the illusions that they crashed. It's like, oh no, I can't do my mission. Like, wow, I'm shaking in my baby navy sealskin boots. That's what Megamind said, y'all. I watch a lot of cartoons, yeah. These people are addicted to you. Addicted to your morals. Addicted to why you feel so whole within. Why you keep moving forward. Why you keep getting up, collective. Why you keep healing yourself. All you have is morals. You don't have nothing else. They're addicted to why you don't have what they have, but yet they are the ones that feel depreciated in value and in self. Show you how big morals are. So anyways, Hierophant group. I'm going to pull a couple more and then listen, enterprising. That's the Hierophant group. You see this flower of life or mandala flower of life. Okay. 369 Selfigio Fibonacci. I always say it wrong. Fibonacci sequence here. You're the flower of life. But this is this Hierophant group behind the scenes. They're shutting shit down, pulling the plug on everything. On everything here with a boldness. You hear me? These people had to walk a tightrope for a long time. Can you imagine being a real earth angel, knowing you and aware that you are, and you're around nothing but wickedness here? Do you understand what type of tightrope that these people, 20% out of 80%, had to walk in order to not be subjected to the bullshit that's going on around them, not to allow their energies to be polluted, or tainted here? They had to walk a very tight rope, very focused, heavy in healing and spirituality here, heavy. And now they've gotten the go ahead with the enthusiasm. Yep. And these people behind the scenes, they are pissed off because they know that it's like once these people step up and they finally speak, shut the fuck up. They speak with a boldness to where all these other people, when 20% finally say something or come out the woodworks, they would be like the shadow of these private sectors. It sounds weird, but they would be like the shadows. They watch, they observe. People know that they're there. They don't bother them, but they know these are the ones they don't touch. They can't cross. They can't do a motherfucking thing too here. But it has come the time where these people are ready to come out of the shadows. When this is the type of motherfuckers, when they step out of the shadow, they sit up, get off their chairs of power or off their thrones, and they come into the light, which they are. Some of them, not so much, but, don't let that go over your head, collective. And then they open their mouth to speak. Everything gets shut the fuck down. And it ain't shit that these motherfuckers can do about it. Nobody can debate against it. Okay? They can't counteract, counterbalance, countersuit, nothing. It's what these people say is so. Shut the fuck up now. Nicki Minaj in her song, she said, when I walk in, sit up straight. I don't give a fuck if I was late. This kind of people right here. They not late. They right on time. Divine timing. Okay? It's just that these other people, they got so fucking comfortable. The 80% got so comfortable with the way that they were doing shit. They were so much in their illusions of grandeur here. Delusions of grandeur. Okay. Mercury retrograde. Fuck it. But They forgot that these people were sitting right there in the shadows. And the moment that they decided to say, enough, that was it. These motherfuckers can't, the 80% can't move. They been, I wish you would say something. I wish you would frown the wrong fucking way. Anyways, they're aggressive with their arrogance. Some of these people still a part of this little thing. It's like, I'm aggressive with my arrogance. Mind you, pride came out for these people. Arrogance, you know, those are not the divine ones here. I cannot say this word, intransigence and firmness. When I say when these people step up, that just is what it is. Okay. And these people want to take impulsive action here with impulsive and action. They want to take impulsive, the aggression, the aggressors, the arrogant ones, the prideful ones, the ones that bully, the ones that are accepted, the ones with addictions here. Oh. But again, they know when these others step up, something else significant about a bear or a lion here. Responsibility, collaboration and participation, and authority. They could be shutting down whole court systems, whole fucking court systems, okay? Of the public sectors, right? Listen. I hear they're freeing people from the paradigm of constantly having to fight just to have a chance. Alchemist, alchemy. If you're a healer, you are a magician. You know? If you are a truth speaker, you're a magician. You're an alchemist, you know? If you're a light worker, bringer, a bear, starseed, anything like that, divine one, you are a magician, an alchemist. True. That's what that means. For some people, it can mean witchcraft and witchery. Those are the people that really don't have the divine intuition, that ability to tap into the frequencies of the divine here to draw powers of alchemy, okay? Or to transmute any energy that these wicked ass people in the private sector have been sending towards you here. I'm talking about brain disruptors here, brain fog, heart fog, having people under these fucking spell sending frequencies to people to go and stand in line for 5 fucking days to get a pair of motherfucking J's, and if somebody step in line, kill them. That is a fucking frequency disruptor. That's magic. That is witchcraft, bro. That is witchcraft. That is the stupidest shit ever. Not finna camp out for a pair of fucking shoes that get you nowhere. And if them motherfuckers don't have wings like Perseus shoes, then I don't fucking want them. And I'm damn sure even then I'm not going to stand in line for 5 days and then fight with you and kill somebody. You know, shalom to all those that happened to, my condolences. But that's some real shit. That's some real life crazy ass shit. These people of the private sectors have been doing that. It's spells. And that shit in them chemtrails is spells, bro. It's spells. Anyways. This them sitting back. Remember we seen Fussy that's like, yeah, I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna abide by it. It's just too fucking bad. It's just too fucking bad here. This could be a Queen of Pentacles. This could be this bitch that's like, I don't know if she Latina or fucking Spanish, Latin, whatever. But this is this bitch that targeted people platform on YouTube. Like I seen it. Like I literally seen it. I can feel her. I can smell her. I can see her. To block people's channels in a last dodge attempt. Oh, it'd be so cute. But this Hierophant group done shut that shit down. Somebody really, really try and then end up fucking up. Like if they have, whoever this woman is that was sent by this other false Hierophant group or cult, whatever, to target specific readers. Somebody did something wrong with the codes or the algorithms that they entered into the hacked YouTube system here. So if these people have their own like karmic ass readers and shit that are on YouTube, have platforms on YouTube or any other place here to make like their or something go up, or make sure that only their videos will be recommended to the collective type of shit, that whoever this woman is or who is working with her to hack into the YouTube system, they shit up. If they try to shadow ban people like my channel, anybody like me channel, and then have only their karmic readers or spiritualists come up recommended for the collective here, that shit fucked up the whole YouTube system. YouTube, say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. They know I'm not. And this is like a Latino bitch. And I'm calling her a bitch because she a bitch, you know? And there's that King of Swords here. Somebody caught this hoe. And they said, nah. They said, nah. And oh, be mindful, I'm not calling her a bitch because she's Latina. I'm calling her a bitch because she's a bitch. You know, you can be a black bitch, a white bitch. I'm gonna call you what you are, bitch. Race does not matter in this case. I mean, to me. I'm not singling her out for being Latina, okay? I'm just saying. Just so people know that, so you don't feel no type of way jaded or nothing like, oh my God, she's talking about the community. She's talking about the race, like, no. You always got to clear that shit up. There's something about a 10 of Cups and a Queen of Wands here. If you are a fire sign here. 7 of Swords. Isn't that always the case? I don't want that. I don't want a specific person. I want this Hierophant group. Ancestors are my highest good. So, pertaining to the Hierophant, is now, I'm pretty sure that this is like the 80%er. So if I say 80%ers, you know I'm talking about the karmic Hierophant group, the wicked one. And if I say 20%ers, you know I'm talking about the divine earth angel. You know what I mean? Divine Hierophant group, okay? So the 10 of Wands here, okay? Oh, 3 of Swords. Yeah, because they can't have their wish fulfillment. I told you, these motherfuckers, see them, these are like super big, fat, colossal, big, super fat boss baby. It's like that energy with these people that's behind the scenes that have everything you don't have, collective. So they're so much better than you. And they're crossing their arms. I don't wanna. Listen, Linda. Listen, wait. Listen, Linda. Book up. Confirmation. Mind you, we had 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Sorry. We had wish fulfillment, 5 of Swords. Then boom, what's next? Hierophant Devil, Ace of Swords. Yeah. Here come this other Hierophant group, the righteous ones, closing out the cycles of what these people had going on. Again, delusions of grandeur, okay? To protect the collective, okay? Do what is rightfully so. They're stepping up. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers been sitting on their throne like, There used to be masculines and feminines here, okay? But they are been aware that they have been awakened for forever. And they have used their wealth to continue to help them heal and elevate in whatever manner, right? Emperor energy here, okay? Queen of Cups energy. This could be 2 of the people coming out of the woodworks here. 9 of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles. And somebody that's a little, little Don Juan. Somebody may look good in this little divine Hierophant group, okay? This don't have to always mean a flighty ass player. This could be somebody that's just player with how they come out with it. This could be the one that's a part of the divine Hierophant group, the 20%ers that come out and they could talk a motherfucker out they draws, out their energy, out their mind, whatever. This may be, this is one. And you think like just like wicked people will have somebody like this, divine people will have somebody like this, but they will use their energy or their power for good. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, to get people stuck. Somebody got somebody that just like smooth with the mouth, smooth with it, dress good, look good, talk good, just good. Just damn, like somebody can somebody got a really good gift of like, somebody has a powerful spiritual gift of verbal persuasion. I don't know how else to explain that, but verbal persuasion. Like once you look this person in the eyes, they got you drawn in. Almost like a vampire, but not like a vampire. Divine, remember that. It's like that energy, like once this person lock eyes with you, and then they speak, and these could be the simplest of words, terms, or phrases here. They got your ass. Somebody can get people to do whatever the fuck it is that they want to do here. These are the type of people that it's like God's reservation, God's reserves here. Yep. For the injustices, these motherfuckers are going to jail. It's like, sit tight. Indictments are on the way. We're pulling the plug. Everything's over. And it's like everybody in this 80% group, they like, but nobody can say, what you mean it's over? This can't be. Nobody can say that. These people can't fucking speak when these folks step up. It's over. When I say it's over, they're going to make sure that divine feminines, divine beings, divine masculines, divine children will have their victory. They will step up to the plate and get what is rightfully theirs and due to them here. And all these motherfuckers can do is sit behind the scenes and watch because they knew you were worthy of it. They knew that it was yours. And without it, you still got to. Without the necessary resources, supplies, whatever, you still got to it. Shucks to be damn here. Something about a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is watching a Queen of Wands and a King of Pentacles. A Pentacles is watching a Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wands is watching a King of Pentacles here. And they're blocked from giving this person a foul, fishy ass offer here. A creepy ass offer here. Somebody blocked from that shit. Yeah, because this person, King of Pentacles or Queen of Wands, somebody is going into their victory of 10 of Pentacles here. And this could be multiple people here. This could be just people in their power, women in their power, men in their feminine energy in their fucking power. See what I'm saying? And you got King of Pentacles could just represent some of the people with money that want to come forward. These like people that don't want to accept defeat. So they found the loophole like, oh, maybe we'll just, approach collective behind the scenes, and just offer them some type of partnership or relationship or something so we can stay connected to their energy and stuff. So we can stay in the King or Queen of Pentacles energy and we don't have to go broke because we can't say anything to the ones that have stepped up and spoken. That it's over, so we still have a chance if we scramble and send our people towards collective here. I feel like it's a fuck no. I feel like it's a strong fuck no from the divine and from these people, from your ancestors, from your protectors, from your guards, your guardians. We got, hey, if it's not a word, we're gonna use it today. 10 of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, people that want to fight to remain in this 10 of Pentacles fucking energy because they know there's going to be a transfer of wealth, spiritual wealth, physical wealth, mental wealth, protective wealth, or wealth of protection here, prosperity, spiritual gifts that they've been stealing from you, energy they've been siphoning from you, contracts, connections. There's going to be a transfer and they fighting to stay a part of this 10 of Pentacles. And it's just like, they know your ships are coming in, this 10 of Pentacles. And they know it's over for them. Or it's over for these motherfucking ships coming in. And somebody could have been on a boat, on the water, in the middle of nowhere last night. Because out there's no recording devices. No divine being or archangel or nobody can hear you, right? You know what you're sitting in that boat, right? You're sitting on ocean. That's why they call it ocean, right, collective? Oh, because ocean is ocean. And these people think that if they went out in the middle of nowhere and had their little secret society meetings and talked about collective, that no one could tap into their energy. Bitch, you're sitting on our ancestor, Oshun. How you think if she can hear you, we can hear you. Somebody had a fucking I seen, look, moon energy. Look, these motherfuckers went. It's over. They thought that they could go on a fucking boat here. Mind you, ships coming in here, go far out on a boat here. And they can speak of ways to end collective, a particular set or group of collective people that are coming up into the rightful spotlights in the rightful 10 of Pentacles. And they thought, moon energy. Oh yeah, the moon speaks to the divine. Messengers, propheters, scribes, everything. The moon and what? The water. Wherever there's water, collective can tap into the energy. Collective, wherever there's water. This is why they poison the water so much. Wherever there's water, you can tap into the energy. I don't give a fuck how far a motherfucker go out. You are on Mother Earth, on Mother Water, you're around air elements, you're around fire elements, you're around the moon here, okay? You're around the sun, you're around the trees, the plants, the animals. All that shit is a part of Mother Nature. Collective, if you're tuned in, tapped into Mother Nature, you're grounded in Mother Nature, it ain't a motherfucking thing that you can't see or that will get past you. Nothing. This is why you go to sleep and then you dream about the dirty dog ass shit that people doing behind you, because they think that if they put on these fucking magical cloaks, invisibility cloaks, you won't see the bullshit, the deception they're doing behind your back. And then you see it and they be like, Collective's a witch. They're a high level warlock. They're doing witchcraft on us. They're tapping into our energy. No, you're just, Collective is just very much so connected to everything you're around you. Your bed, is it made of wood, possibly? Any type of wood particles or anything? That would be nature. The air and oxygen you breathe, that would be air element. That's a part of nature. You know, the green leafy salads that you may eat, that's a part of Mother Nature. You know, I'm just saying. The fire that you light up during those bonfire rituals and the campfire rituals and stuff, that's fire. That's a part of Mother Nature here. Okay. The stars that you look up at, those are actual stars, guidance stars, but those are energies. That's possibly the ethereal spark here. They could be the spark or star fire here. Collective, they're a star seed. They're the light. So, you know, they can tap into the stars if they wish to. Tap into the planetary energies here. And they're Collective, you're ever expanding. Your spiritual gifts, your consciousness, your mind, your viewpoint, your perspective here. Man, bird's eye view. It'd be cute. I think I scared the shit out of people the other day when I did that live, and I said, bro, I literally, like, if you try to do something to me, and not you Collective, but for the fucking cross watchers, the karmics and shit, if you try to do something to me, especially lately, baby, the way that I dream about y'all whole house, the layouts and shit, I can tell you what it look like, what kind of car you drive. I can tell you your name, your children's name, your spouse's name, your mistress' name, your motherfucking bank account, where you bank at. Like, quit fucking playing with me. And it's not that I invade people's privacy. It's that if you tap into my energy to attack me and shit towards me, then I'm allowed to tap back. Like, not, bitch. It's me. Hi. Or my ancestors, spirit guides will tap into people's energy the same way you opened that portal to come into my fucking energetic field, astral travel to me. The portal has to go both ways. You got to come in. You got to get out the same way you came in. So while you're in my shit, that means a door or a window or a portal is open to your shit. And it's unmanned because you're too busy fucking sneaking your tiptoeing ass around my fucking energy. So your energy is unmanned. Guess what? I got ancestral spirit guides and fucking protectors here, as well as a couple of deities that don't mind rummaging around your shit while you leave it unfucking manned, trying to fucking attack me and keep me from dreaming, keep me from speaking, keep me from winning, keep me from being successful, keep me trying to make me sick, attacking my children. Like, oh yeah, two could play at that game. Two can play at that fucking game. Okay? But like I said, they trying to send people towards you. Okay? They had this little meeting off the dock. I already said that. I pulled out that message before last night. I said these motherfuckers were sitting on a dock port of something. There's like a lodge. People meeting on a lodge, on the dock of a lodge here. People don't know it's there. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to be invited here. Very, very exclusive. Very, you know what I mean? They went in the middle of water and thought we can't hear them. Whatever this device was that they thought that was scrambling the frequency, bro, it's like a box that somebody had in their hand. It looks like, remember the old radios that had the little silver handle, and then it was about this long, like a today's purse or something like that. And that they had a little silver handle, it had the dials and shit on it. But this was an all black thing like that, right? And it had rounded edges. And on the sides of it, it was like frequencies and measurements. Like on the side of it, like if you stood this thing up this way, it had frequencies and measurements, like on the side here, then it had a dial here and a dial here and a dial here, and then it had several little bitty dials going down the side of it, and they all had numbers and lines and shit like that. And then on the top it had weird buttons and shit, bro. It like somebody, I seen it in somebody's hand, like clear, bro, like clear. And I guess this is people way like trying to find a frequency that the divine can't tap into. Find a frequency that the divine can't tap into. This thing can serve multiple purposes. It can serve as like a frequency generator, a frequency scrambler. It could create codes, frequencies. It could also create, you know how you like, how you do the, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it's called, but like when you want to go in incognito, when you want to hide your IP address and shit like that, when you want to have an IP address generator and stuff, like certain agencies, FBI and stuff like that, CIA, they use that type of shit where their IP addresses are constantly regenerating into something new, therefore it cannot be traced back. It's whatever this box, it's like a military device. I'm not in bullshit with y'all. And anyways, they could have been like trying to generate new frequencies or even do like the IP scramble or something, so nobody can, so divine can't tap into their transmission. Is like creating frequencies that don't exist or aren't known to exist, thinking that the divine can't tap into it. Divine created frequency. What the fuck are these idiots talking about? So yeah, that was in the middle of the water last night, in the middle of ocean. Talking about, won't nobody hear us out here. The collective won't be able to tap in here. Ocean was like, you hear that, daughter? I'm like, sure I do. Idiots. But anyways, they want to send in false lovers to you here to stay connected to you, collective, because they know they have to cease and desist. Can't make it up. Cease and desist. And these, I don't want to say orders, because a decree is very much so more powerful than an order. That's why if a judge orders somebody to do something like return your trust, your stolen inheritance, your stolen property, house and land, collective, if the judge of the public sector issues an order for somebody to return that and they still don't do it, them motherfuckers don't be going to jail. That's because it's not a decree. That's because it's not a decree. An order ain't as powerful you fucking think. That's why people violate protective orders. A lot of them don't go to jail. They go to fucking jail overnight. They get out and then they go kill people. And I'm just saying. My condolences, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's the truth. Orders aren't really what you fucking think that they are. They have no powers, but decrees do. And this is why you decree who you are. You decree and you demand who you are. Okay? But these motherfuckers have to cease and desist. Yeah, everybody that partook in the 80%ers of the private sectors. When I say delusions of grandeur, look at them, delusions of grandeur. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. What's the eight? Didn't I say a transference of everything to the rightful claimants and owners? Those who, so your cup filleth over. Y'all know I'm dramatic, so what we gonna do with me? Nothing. And it's coming in fast. I'm talking about coming every avenue. Every avenue where these motherfuckers stole something from you. This could be energy. This could be education. This could be life. This could be life experiences here. This could be connection to source, to God, to the divine here. Connection to your spiritual gifts, unlocking of your spiritual gifts, healthy food, a healthy established place where you have a foundation and where you feel safe, safety, protection, honor, every fucking thing. Everything is coming the fuck back. A transference of wealth to the rightful ones where your cup will will overflow, basically. Yep. No, they wasn't talking about taking out the collective. Like, come on now. No, they didn't say that they gonna take out the collective if you don't accept the divine fox person coming towards you, the divine union. This could be a king of cups that's coming. Some of you feminines, masculines, if you like masculines, it is what it is. Some of you that don't identify, okay? And you know, whomever I'm talking to, whomever the divine is in the collective here, there's a particular king of cups, or these are masculines that are going to come here. They're going to speak as if, be as if King of Cups, emotionally intelligent, emotionally balanced here, very loving here. These are false connections that they are sending towards you to attach to your Ten of Pentacles, knowing your cup is about to overflow when this transfer of wealth happens. They want to send in, somebody. They told somebody, I'm going to send you in a collective. It's going to be a fucking nah. Listen, transition. Somebody trying to send in a King of Cups to act like they really love you, trying to transition a healer. But I feel like these people, this person or these people, they're going to transition. Listen, I ain't even going to, like, oh, collective going to transition, all right. Collective gonna transmute that fucking energy of this person, and they ass gonna transition while collective fucking heal. Hermit. Oh, okay. Judgment. Oh, okay. Knight of Swords. I guess they want to fight to the death. Duel to the death. I challenge you to a duel. I keep hearing Marvin the Martian since I got up this morning. Your resistance is futile type of shit. Got the ray gun on their ass. The energy disintegrator ray gun on that ass. Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Shucks to be them, class. Shucks to be them. I'm telling you, they want to fight to the death for some shit that don't even belong to them. Can you imagine the audacity? These people got a low IQ. They really do. Only people, there's people with low IQs or people who aren't really, I'm not going to say spiritually in tune, but more so in tune with themselves. They give a fuck about just elevating in their life the best way that they can with with the resources they have. Can you notice that those people have a higher IQ than the people that want to be on demon time, than the people that want to troll you, collective, and gang stalk you. And these are the people that are loud. They always like to cause conflict. Like, no, I don't like that collective is happy. Let's get together and destroy their life. Those people have low IQs. I promise you, they have low IQs. And it be the ones that be the leaders of the group that think that they are the smartest and grandest and motherfucking most immaculate and most intelligent of all. Jafar ass energy and shit. Them be the ones with the lowest IQ. And I'm talking about Cro-Magnon, man. Oh, IQ type of shit. I'm gonna have to go check that out, Lakeisha. Mastermind. I'm gonna have to go check that out. But yeah, they're going in the Five of Pentacles here. Everybody that worked with them. Listen, everybody that worked with them. I don't know who this Aquarius motherfucker is in the energy too, but this is the old stank breath, stank mouth, crooked teeth, old crooked letter I, crooked letter, the humpback looking ass motherfucker, this King of Swords that a lot of these people work with. And all these people that work with this King of Swords, Aquarius fucking energy. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. A lot of these people, a lot of family members could be dying here. A lot of people could be losing money, assets getting frozen, bank accounts getting frozen, because I've been picking up on this raggedy mouth motherfucker too. This fucking Aquarius energy that these people were working with. This somebody think they real smart. They can pull the strings and make all the puppets do their fucking hands-on work, do the dirty work here. But yet they come off and appear as if they are the mastermind, or Lakeisha, as if they are the mastermind, or if they have all the fucking answers here. They got it all, like the man with the plan, 100 grand. This is this person. This person, it has a low IQ. They are weak within their vessel. This person is not confident in themselves or anything, but the loudest motherfucker in a room, be the most self-conscious, be the most insecure, be the most the ones that want to cause conflict here. They're insecure within themselves. They are not confident. They are not secure within themselves. They have a low IQ. And I talk loud, but I don't be loud in public. I be loud on here because I'm going to use my powerful ass voice God gave me. Anyways. But it'd be like the ones when you in public events, it'd be like the ones that's peacocking, hella flashy, hella jewelry, hella bright ass colors, or hella want to look like this, and they the loudest, and they pop out of bottles. Them be the ones with the low fucking IQ. And to the other people with even lower IQs, or they probably have higher IQs, but they don't know how to tap into it because you got a motherfucker so stupid that they smart, so smart that they stupid. and they think that their followers are less than they are or than they. We're gonna say both of them, okay? There's proper way. I've been being told to pronunciate things the proper way and in the proper. Anyways, this is like a person who thinks that they have all the power, and they look at everybody that are the puppets that do the dirty work here as lesser beings, as low IQ beings, as throwaways, we disposable here. And I feel like this person is having a heavy wake up because only are we trying to be nice about it? Only a stupid ass person would think other people are more only a selective idiot would think that the people doing all the hands on the dirty work are more idiotic than they, or than they are. Because the moment that those people that are doing the dirty work realize they just calling all the fucking shots. I'm doing everything. I'm smarter. I have to be the one that has to evaluate the situation, create plans, do everything. They just give an order and I do everything. I'm smarter than whoever this King of Swords is that I've been working with that's been telling me what to do. You got a cult member that's a fucking Aquarius here that appeared to be the leader that people were working with, that people are turning against too. If these people are doing witchcraft or black magic with this particular person against collective, they're doing it against this person. People out there that are part of cults and covens and shit. You know, if you're very good at what you do and collective, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if you're very good at what you do, how about you turn that dark magic, that evil eye, that witchcraft on the motherfuckers that's keeping us all down and destroying us all, destroying our future, your kids' future here? Why don't you turn that shit on them? Turn on the false leaders of power. Turn on the motherfuckers that lied to you. Turn on the people that tried to blackmail you. You know, they got you on a little video when you got drunk and they slipped you a Mickey, and then they were able to approach you with a snippet of that little video to get you to join their club. But they taught you all of their wicked ways, their magic, their dark magic, their everything, right? They taught you all of that shit, right? Turn on them. You get brownie points from God. You know that, right? Because technically you aren't doing an injustice to those that are actually creating and carrying out the injustices on the divine beings. You get kudo brownie points because to the Most High God source, to the divine, to our ancestor, to our spirit guides, even to Anubis, even to those of the underworld, you come off as a martyr for the righteous cause. Not that you have to take yourself out. I'm not saying that, because that's gonna go with some people here like, like Donald Trump's toupee. Oh, fucking A. I'm hilarious, bro. I crack my motherfucking self up. Don't let that go over your head like the orange man's toupee. Big league. Anyways, chat, listen. What I say? This Aquarius energy of this cult that people was working with or working under, a lot of people are losing loved ones and their money because of this motherfucker. And they realize this nigga ain't smart. This nigga been sitting there and say, you do this, you do that, you do this. And the reason why I'm in charge is because I'm the head honcho and because I'm smarter than all of y'all combined. There's somebody that talks to people like that. And people realizing like, how this motherfucker smarter than me? I'm the one that stalked collective, put together the gang stalking group, hacked into the accounts, got with the hackers here, followed collective to air tag their car, snuck into their house, installed the fucking cameras, helped steal their money. This motherfucker didn't do shit. I'm the mastermind, actually. You know what? What I say? What I say to the motherfuckers? Turn on them. Turn on them cult leaders that lied to y'all. Because cults and covens were put in place not for what y'all doing it for. It's so ugly. It's been made so vile. What they say it is right now. But those people, those were put in place back in the days in ancient times with our ancestors and shit to protect the knowledge of the information of the bloodlines until it was time to turn that information over to those that would do right with it. Somebody has led you, a lot of people, karmic people, they have led you astray on purpose. Turn on them. Turn on them. I feel like God's saying, you've learned the mastermind, the cult leaders. You learn all their tactics, their plans, all their high level dark energy magic. Do it on them. Sometimes you get pardons for this shit, for this, if you do this. Because now that you know, now you're aware, do something about it. Except for redirect your fucking energy and use it where it's beneficial for your generations to come. Period. Period. Like I said, choose the sun, the divine being. I'm telling you, Spirit is calling for whomever this fucking Aquarius is. Everybody, I mean, I'm finna go back, baby. I'm finna rerun this shit. All these people that was coming towards collective. Like this, in this energy, behind the scenes, top of the scenes, side to side, side. All those people are losing money, stability, and loved ones. Just like they came for collective and wanted you to lose this, these people are losing. And they looking at this cult leader like, I thought you said. And this cult leader, don't question the master. Man, look, don't question the master. All these people that work with this motherfucker, don't question the master. Somebody don't have shit to say except for, I'm the mastermind. I'm the King Kong ain't got nothing on me, looking ass nigga. Denzel Washington, what happened? They turned them niggas over to the cholos and the vatos, and he was out of there. Somebody need to do that to this Aquarius energy. Spirit is calling for you to do it. You are being called to have a chance to redeem yourself. I don't know how deep your betrayal goes of the collective, but you still will get pardons of certain things. Maybe all your family members will stop dying. And I'm just being honest. It sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. If any of these people are having domino effects of losing money, cars, car crash, repossessions, bank accounts frozen, family members, death, funeral, every fucking weekend, every Friday and shit, a way to kind of redeem yourself or get a pardon for some of that, at least for your family. Turn on the motherfucker that led you astray. I feel like divine is giving you permission to. I mean, what else I'm gonna tell the people who chose to remain in darkness and they like that shit? Turn on the motherfuckers that don't want none of us to live. They don't want any of us to have a future. Not me, not you, your kids, your leaders, your generations to come, no grandkids. They don't want nobody to have a fucking future. They try to do a great reset. It's like flop. Soon as it started, I'm so childish, y'all. I had like several cups of coffee today. Woo! Spirit is saying, turn towards the sun. Do what y'all need to do. Okay? I feel like that some of these people can get redemption. I really, truly do. As long as they turn towards the light, I really, truly do. It's hard to come out of these cults and shit knowing you done did the darkest shit and to turn to the light. It's hard to step into the light out of that darkness. It's hard. But in doing that, I really can't say, I don't want to lead people wrong or give people false hope, but I'm just a person that believes that God gives 1,000 chances, you know, like you still have to suffer your karma, but you have a chance to kind of offset some of that or lessen the blow to your children, to you turn towards the light, go towards the light. Even if you like being in the dark magic and shit like that, use it for good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Use it for good. Deny sacrificing people. Use your powers for good. Turn towards the light, go towards the light. However you feel like you can redeem yourself, do it. Just don't hurt divine beings here. Don't hurt anybody. You don't necessarily, I'm not going to say that. That's wrong to say. I can't say that on here, bro. I can't say it. Anyways, moving forward. 4 of Cups, the Hangman, the Knight of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. I really feel like that this is, it's like redemption or whatever. But listen, High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Somebody, for some of you, look, Ace of Wands. Some of these people are part of this cult with this Aquarius. If they, I'm just saying, if they turn on this motherfucking shit and they hand bitch to Anubis, to God, to whoever, you know what I mean? I really feel whoever the divine being is that this person had y'all attacking has the power to give y'all a pardon. And I'm not even bullshitting, bro. I'm not even bullshitting. Like, God put that into divine being's hands. Sometimes when they done so dirty, so wrong, the things so tragic, so terrible has happened to them, and they remain in this loving light energy. They remain as balanced as possible, as poised as possible, right? I feel like that God will also play, because that God knows that this person is not going to abuse the power. That divine being has proven that they won't abuse the power to say yay or nay. The power to judge, God will give that to certain people. You have to have a high level of discipline. High level. Not to use your energy to seek revenge, baby. So now you know why I don't get revenge. Baby, I want all the gifts and everything that God can give me. And even then, I'm not going to abuse them. I'm not going to say, death. You get a death. I'm not going to say that. It's just really like seeing people how they wanted to see me is enough. And even then, my little heart be floating like, oh my God. And then one of my ancestors will slap the shit out of me like, you better not. I'm like, what? They're suffering. They be like, oh, let me show you. Let me show you a couple of your sufferings. Now you remember that. And then I'll be feeling all sick and shit for the rest of the day. Like, ugh. Like, man, like, but somebody has the ability, divine beings, masculines, feminines, whomever is in this energy, they have the ability, the power to give people pardons. I really, really do. It could be even they family members here. Okay. People they shared a home with. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I don't, this could be ancestors with the 4 wands and the Wheel of Fortune here. I mean, it's good. This good energy, the end of it here. 6 of Cups. Somebody is about to find out who their real mom and dad or parents are. We got the Lovers, the 6 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody got a hidden or secret parent they were kept away from that's wealthy. Where they come from. Somebody, a family member is about to approach somebody and tell somebody where they come from. Yeah, where they come from. A King of Wands. That's in this energy of woundedness or healing here, healing from a lot here. Somebody could be like Japanese here. Because you know what I'm getting off this card? Remember the movie Ninja? When they had fucked him up and shit, and he was in the room with, I forget her name, but Mika, and they came and took him away while he was sleeping and healing and stuff, and they put him in that, he was in that box, and remember he could heal himself. He was using a mudra to heal himself, mind you, when his hands was like this. Anyways, hands like this at his navel, between his navel and his root chakra. That's a mudra, and there was a healing. Anyways, story for other days, y'all. But this is what this is reminding me of. Except his is more so at the chest area. Somebody gonna need to heal their heart here. Somebody could be healing their heart, possibly a King of Wands here. Or a King of Wands is about to approach somebody and tell somebody who one of their real parents are, who their real parents are, and where they come from. They feel like it's time that this person get this vital information so they can move forward or free themselves from the tower of the fake family that they were a part of that's about to be fucked here. Okay. Take that as it resonates, collective. We're at 130 minutes on the timer. I said 130 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes. I thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. If any part of the message resonates with you or at this time or at a later date, please hit that like and subscribe button. Always make sure your notification bell. Just shake back with the channel, because just shake back with the channel collective, because I don't know what YouTube got going on, but it's all good. But I love being of service to y'all. I'm a release y'all energies, all energies, back to their respective places with love and light. As I call my energy, my vitality, my magic, my power back to me, as well as my intellect and my protection back to me, and my healing abilities and gifts back to me. And I close our doors and portals to and from my energy. Please heal and seal all of my light bodies, all of my subtle bodies and toroidal field at this time. Ashe, so mote it be, and so it is. I will see you guys in the next one, collective. Peace.